Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w popołudniowym live'ie najlepszej gry na świecie, Pillars of Eternity 2. Dzisiaj pogramy trochę dłużej. Mam taką nadzieję, że uda się to zrobić i gramy. Jesteśmy w Neketace. Aha, czyli teraz musimy zejść na dół. Dobra, go.
You can trust me.
Bogaty pan.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Czy dacie jej ten dziennik? A, dobra. Kanon.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool. Where could they have taken him? Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats. Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick. When our ship neared Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked. Go take a look then, and let me know what you find. With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind. Not because I got anything against you, more that the trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean. Yeah, I was getting sick of sleeping indoors and not having any broken bones. It's true. And wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one. But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds. Not that I don't got questions about your moral fiber, but you surprised me. And there's something to that. I like to think I'm the same way. Except I chose to believe in the goodness of a giant statue that kills everything it passes. Sometimes I have second thoughts about that. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your way through all this? What is it tells you you're on the right path? Well, hard to argue with that. And I might get some strange looks if I did. When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church. Yeah, I guess it was. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should. You pray to him, he might help you too. There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question. Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen? This better be some cause for all the damage he's done. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing. I think this was just a long way of
Ale
saying
muli.
I appreciate the way you've guided things. Makes me feel like I'm doing some good going with you.
Jest jeszcze ktoś ciekawy. Muzyk. Ty, Abako.
Ado, my hunter. To what do I owe this?
A. Takie bite w
Ado,
tyle.
you return.
Za głośno. Dobra, gdzie nie byłem? Tutaj? Kanał Domokrążcy? Dobra, to już wszędzie byłem. Znaczy, tu jest droga na północ. Czyli muszę udać się tu, zbadać to i wybrać którąś ścieżkę. Najwyżej mamy tu, więc go.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawn Stars, even if firstly I'm a Gonite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right. Surely, some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken? I only deal with serious clients. Now, shoo. Ak, done. You are dismissed. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten. You, a nameless face of the streets? I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but... Ach, there is a seed of potential.
Niewdzięczna.
We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships. Gelarte! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hazongo's northeastern coast. Questions? Ask your questions, Aimika. But Aimika, you have your quarry. Once you have silenced the first, but too much eagerness can be a but I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pyres, huh? Drunk on success.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi.
Kradnij mu kieszeni.
She means well. I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different. But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. Not these days.
Kombinuję.
I get why she's like that. And I was there once, long time back. But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better. It doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows. Same thing, really. That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys that makes sense to her. I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
We must do what we can do.
Nie będzie płakał.
Kier told me that.
Zobaczymy.
We can summon the guards if you want to be difficult, Amico. Kindly leave.
If Luca doesn't see reason, the Duape will lose their land.
It's still going on, is it? When will those arrogant louts decide that enough is enough?
Alvari. O, już można robować.
Let's take a look.
Zamkniemy drzwi jeszcze. Dawaj.
Eccoci. You have business here? You are in luck. The governor is between...
To jest zbyt przyjemny typ. Stanął.
An interesting surprise. The Watcher of Cadnoa, no? I am told that is your ship in the harbor. Because I am Nueva Alvari, governor in residence of the Valiant Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door? Generous of him. I am a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Maget must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the luminous Adra trade? Every viable deposit is of interest to us, cartographers, surveyors. At any moment, we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukukahara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Pukukahara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress. We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay.
Trochę zapasów.
Ideally, but if the worst has come to pass, I would like you to complete the investigation of the Adra deposit. Anything that may assist the company. Not much, unfortunately. A few superstitions among the locals, but they're unusually tight-lipped about the subject. Yes, I take your meaning. Here, a taste of what's to come. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Valiant Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such.
Ooh.
Until then, I believe we're finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize. Oh, and take care upon the open sea. There are greater hazards in these waters than a few pirates.
Będę pamiętał, ale jeszcze bym was tutaj... chęcią okradł. I co tutaj nie ma?
Always a way.
Coś podejrzane. Co w takim razie daje zejście? Kurczę. Luka. Podobny.
Merla, if you are not on the schedule, you are here to... The service at the tavern are clumsy. Stumbling from the street, I see. This is the heart of the Valiant Trading Company. You would know from her office, Governor Alvari carries out the will of the Songretta Mea Compresa. We clerks are the fingers of their long reach.
Aha, czyli nie pyknie, jakbym chciał ich...
You need eagle eyes. I'm can do.
Czy wszędzie byłem? Schody są jeszcze. Jak to? Aha. Co pogadali? Deska przystanie. Kurczę.
Just a moment. There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. You will have to be patient. Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Saraso, advisor. Did you get turned around? I have little to do with people, to be honest. What can I do for you today, Watcher? I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle. I must ask the director for some clarity on these figures. I cannot... Put plainly, I am an advisor to the director. I keep the books in order and offer advice on the operations of the fleet. I have a better head for numbers than for small talk, I'm afraid. It isn't personal. It is nice to be asked, I suppose. I hardly ever get anyone in here unless they need help with their sums. That is true, but hardly anyone says so. I have been lucky to reach this position. I enjoy the work, and it is clear that I am needed. Being useful. I can spare a few moments. She's nice, no? A little intense, maybe. She gets results. Always to the letter. Ah, them. Gods, they've been at each other's throats from the start. And ask if anyone cares one speck why it started. We should have left these feuds back in the Republics. The Bardatos are some of our most valued investors. The Valera family makes its business in pirate hunting, and they have an open contract to keep the waters around Neketaka clear. But they spend more time plotting against one another. A waste. Well, it is funded and so controlled by the Songretta Mea Compresa. I can tell you that much. A council of 11 investors. Dukes, nobles, not all from the Republic's mind, but all very important people. While the Songretta is away, Cantaniro is the company's highest authority on the island, but he mainly concerns himself with diplomatic affairs. For the usual business, you want the director.
Jak ona patrzy?
I'm with you. There are many things that move through fire and find themselves a better for it.
Saveik.
There's a key for it. There you go.
Kurczę. Nie pykło. Dobra. No to idziemy stąd.
There are many things that move through
fajnie.
And find themselves a better for it afterward.
O właśnie, ty. Dyrektora nie ma. Dobra, wychodzimy stąd. Trzeba będzie sprawdzić, co to jest za przejście. Tu już byłem, tu byłem. Trochę questów teraz jest. Sól na rany. Południowo-zachodnim moście lub za wodospadem w dzielnicy. No właśnie, ty, kim ty jesteś?
Please, I must ask a favor. What say? Do you have business with the Valiant Trading Company? My people are the Dwape. We signed a contract with the company. We were not understanding the terms at the time. I wish to, what say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away. My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Audra. He did not understand the Valiant way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves. Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin. I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people.
Luca.
I showed Luca a new contract, yes? Fairer, more agreeable terms. Luca called me a criminal and summoned his guards. A man in the gullet offered to assist me. He carried papers, ink, and wax. He helped to write a new contract in the Valian way and to fix the correct seals. Luca, I say he did not like this. He took my contract and forced me into the streets. I do not know this word. I would fix, but Luca will not give me the chance. Negotiating with outsiders has not gone my way. Luca has it secured in a chest. Tangaloa's jaws such trouble for parchment, I say. Akira, my thanks. I will my words were only the crashing of waves. You will speak with authority, I say.
Okej. Wrócimy do urzędnika. Co się tam dzieje? Luka był tutaj gdzieś. O. Sejwik. Zamknął go w kufrze.
This room stifles already. Must you crowd it further?
Tylko w którym kufrze?
Hey there. Quiet as a
Tylko nie
cat's
patrzę.
paw.
Aha. Przyspieszymy trochę ten proces.
There's a key for every... There you go.
Dostęp do złóż części minerału, zaplemię zachowuje w dobra, damy tak.
This room stifles already. Must you crowd it further? Ak, a lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paperwork and theirs. Tawenu is lucky I only seized the forgery. The gallet is too good for his kind.
Co to jest slumsy na Kataki?
Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our prize. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, Tawenu is a problem. Besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente. I see. The company would appreciate it if you kept our affairs as discreet as possible. Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of...
Hey.
This room stifles already. This again? Precomplan, can it? Did those words really just escape your lips in broad daylight? It would cause me more trouble than a few paltry coins across my desk are worth. This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use. This is... Ak, true enough. But breaking a contract for diplomacy's sake is simply not done. I would be remiss to uphold one contract to the detriment of our operation. Go on, then. Some of us have more important duties.
Zaraz, czyli co się stało? Bo już kurczę się zgubiłem. Zasady handlu. To nie to. Sztuka negocjacji. A, okej. Nie dość, że jeszcze flotę dostałem. Okej, może być. Czyli quest wykonany. A się okaże, że jeszcze że level wpadnie. O, to będzie grube.
Akira, you return. What say, friend? Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow. My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. They are yours by right. You are a friend of the Dwape. We do not forget.
A ty co?
Come closer, Watcher. And here I thought Tuwenu would hold vigil on the company's stoop until the last shard of Audra was dredged up from the ruins of his village. Sometimes it pays to be wrong. Plenty of folk disagreed with you, it seems. I wonder, what makes you so different? The Valiant Trading Company is so fixated on incremental profits that by the time they make any real headway, Rawatai will own every island in all but name. And the Hawana are so gullible that their loyalties will be spread across 500,000 contracts, and nothing but black powder will remind them who truly owns Deadfire. Stop by the Royal Deadfire District sometime. Rawatai needs men and women of action to represent our interests, and I can see a promising career for someone like you.
No dobra, ekipo. Co to jest? Kłócasz w kanale i krękasz sprzętu okazuje się być żelazną kratą. Fetor ścieków, jaki za niej dobiega, sprawia, że oczy zachodzą ci łzami. Cegły uniemożliwiając przejście. Użyj łomu. Wyślij kogoś, aby odkrył. Użyj czaru, aby stopić pręty. Okej. Użyjemy łomu. Tracisz łom. Przeciśnij się. Śliskie i pokryte brąz. Już chwyty. Ciągasz się z jamy ku wolności. Przez toaletę w siedzibie kompanii handlowej. Aha. I wyjdę w kiblu. Aha, no fajnie. Warto było.
I see where you're going with this.
Naprawdę było warto. Sejwik F5. Jak tam z levelem? No trochę. Jak na statku. Czy coś dostałem? Co tu jest? Te działa. Coś innego mam? Jest ok. Dobra. I teraz tak. W Królewskiej Przystani. W tawernie na południowo-zachodnim moście. Południowo-zachodnim. No to tu jest gdzieś ten most. Lub za wodospadem w dzielnicy. Tu jest wodospad. Szukamy tego ćwoka tutaj.
A giant? One of the Rathoon?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Szewc.
In the market for decent footwear, you won't find any cat leather around it, of course.
Szybkości ruchu, dostępności, skradanie się. Nie chcę. Ale. To mi nie jest potrzebne, to też. To za 3. Pancerz z wojny świętego. To było? O, ożywienie. 7. To tutaj można wejść jeszcze. Gdzie ten mosiek? Ty tutaj. Ten zrobi skok. No i GG.
What can I do you for?
Sure thing.
A zobaczmy tutaj, czy tutaj coś jest. Gdzie on? Tutaj siedzi gdzieś? Jak tu się można dostać? O, tu. Save'a i ciach.
The Hazanui is at the palace.
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place? I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse. Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out, and I must return to the Roparu as a pauper. Akira, you want to follow the road north, up the mountain, always climbing. It is a wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters. In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organize their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas. In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Nekataka while you are here, I am thinking. More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions. One day, I overheard
more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired.
No to się dowiedziałem.
Well, did they?
Of course not.
Dawaj tutaj.
We must calm them down before they go to war.
O, Igor, postać.
Gone sickle comes for us all. Gone shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sea.
Dobra. Pitu.
There, that thy path shall be made clear.
Have you heard about the commotion? The palace.
A ty gdzie zasuwasz? Oho.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
Who is this Nasenale? How many cousins do you have or so?
Postenago. Does that look like any cousin of mine?
How should I know? Your kin lie with eels.
Oh.
We have business. What do you want? The family keeps you on a tight leash, Laro. Will getting impaled on a Valera blade prove something to them?
Psst. What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on valiant terms.
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valian way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adira?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver. A threat? Diveros? We are the sons of the wealthiest families in Deadfire.
Mill! Scatter!
What? Where are you going, you stuffed shirt? Hey, wait! This isn't over, you coward! You can't hide behind your corrupt mother forever!
Dobra. Czyli co, udało się? Podaj szczegóły. Zaraz. Obydwa mają posiadłości, będą mogły zbliżyć się. Okej. Jezus Maryjo, nie można było tak od razu. Spadaj. Przynieś, wynieś, pozamiataj. Bart, to są Walery, dobra. Chodź tu. Ty coś wiesz? Trzeba nie pogadać znowu z rodzinami. Ech. Laro.
Out for trouble or taking in the sights?
Dobra.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata. Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion. There can be no peace while civilized kith turn on each other.
Dobra, ale
Our family can't go on like this.
Out for trouble or taking in the sights?
Would that scandal and bloodshed kept at a distance from my house. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain. Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company, word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilly Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs. I'll have it taken care of at once. There. Made open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Grubo się robi.
Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions. Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you? You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp? I suppose it's not your honor, I doubt. I have little objection to discussing the matter. I simply doubt Otello will listen.
Okej, czyli teraz muszę iść. Gdzie to było? Czy tamten quest się zakończył? No dobra, zażegnany konflikt. Tego niezłe przecież. No dobra, to by się dało jakoś oznaczać te questy. To nie. Czekaj, tu muszę szukać. No dobra. Zasady handlu. To też nie. Idziemy szukać tego Ziliego Velere. Jednej ze strażnic. Dobra. To warto, save'a zrobić. Racja. Będzie part 6. Gdzie są strażnicy? Tu. A to pewnie będzie ten glut, który tu uciekał. Chyba za szybko zacząłem zwiedzać. Gdzie jest ten good way? Zizi coś tam. Miejscowa osoba. Na strażnicach go nie ma.
You're looking prettier than when you left or so.
Merla, cut it down. You're gonna make a habit of turning up.
Dobra, dobra, nie płacz.
Nice and quiet.
I'm with you. Can do.
Dobra, save na wszelki wypadek.
There's a key for every that when we can do. I'm with you. You can trust me.
Jestem Zizi.
Hey there. There are many things that move eagle eyes.
Zauważą? Chyba zauważą.
I'm with you.
I'll see what I can find.
To jest Zizi Valera. Lokator.
Am I supposed to play nanny?
They listen to you, Martino. Enough. We have a guest.
Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
You could always start shooting the shit out of one another and leave good Deadfire folk be. Just a suggestion.
Come back when the Rawatite dogs have been dispatched, dismissed, or dismembered.
A dobra, a ty?
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra Mill. You kept Laro and Orso from the beyond. We could use such a mediator. What can I do for you? The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her. If we must. What is it? After everything that she... Madiko, what is she planning?
You're not considering this? The Bardatos have nearly ruined us!
Enough, Martino. I will not let our families tear each other to ribbons while I can avoid it. Tell Ezali to meet us here. I won't be lured into a trap.
Kurczę... Tylko żeby się nie okazało... Wszyscy stąd poszli?
Quiet as the cats. You mean like... We're all in this together. I'll have for you. Hey there. Can do.
Nie ma tu tego gościa małego. Kim ty jesteś? Kurczaki. Dobra, go. Ktoś był? Orso Valera.
You gonna make a habit of turning up?
Yo.
When I was little, me and my brothers used to spend hours chasing each other through the Merkberry fields. Don't think a day went by I didn't have a skin knee or a bleed.
Dobra. Gruba ryba. Przed dziką klaczą. F5.
Elbow.
A, wyłączyć speeda, gdzie jest dzika klacz była tu.
That sometimes. Only my brother usually had a hand in the bleeding.
He older or younger than you? Either way, I bet he's just as strapping.
Older. Was older. Then Raid Saris invaded.
Oh, I didn't... I mean, of course, that's... God, but I'm so sorry.
Just twist her around like her rusty corkscrew. Oh, the sailor who can't hold down Quickie Stew.
Pewnie złoto ich przekona. Co to jest?
Defiance Bay, am I right? I was but a face in the crowd, but I remember the one who walked out of Hadron House alive.
He's had more than a few. Perhaps we should go before this ends in rambling professions of love.
I must be seeing double, Elfman, because it's like there's a great big lady crouching on your shoulders. So, what brings you here, friend? Valera, one of the stuck-up pirate hunters. We move for no one, friend. We'll leave when we're good and ready. Valera should get used to waiting. No. Tell the Valeras they can lick my boots. The canal, huh? Bears consideration. You'll be lucky if someone ever finds what's left of you down there.
O, bitka. No dobra, ale ilu ich jest? Ty, robaczku, zrobisz tak. A, wezwiemy stado, bo możemy. Tutaj tak. Do tego chmura. Tutaj.
You got lucky.
My limit.
Skoku już nie zrobi, dobra. Listy oddech. A zagramy tym.
Not exactly. This thing isn't doing the job.
A kto to jeszcze przeżył? A, krewetka jest mocniejsza, dobra. Zagramy tak. Rany. Tu jeszcze wzmocnimy. Co oni mieli? O! A reszta to złom.
Can do. You mean?
Dobra, damy tak. To tutaj. To. Alot, czemu ty nosisz takie badziewie? Czemu to się nie łączy od razu? To dla niego. Badziewie to damy tu. To jest to samo co miałem. 8,15, 8,15, tak. I co, i mam przynosić teraz te grimoire tutaj?
Yes?
Ale pokaż. Jak mam, jak działają grimoire tu?
How may I help?
Wszyscy zdrowi, a jak tam na live'ie? 2 dni, 13 dni. Co tu jest? Majtek.
Aj?
Martin był tutaj. jak się nazywał ten? Zyli. Kto już dzwonił do mnie? Czemu to jest? Ekipa, go. Co się tu schował? Coś komponować na swoją melodię.
Apologies, lady, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course. Oh, sure, what about? Guess that means you've spent at least an hour or two in town. I had hoped to do just that, but it doesn't seem that my hopes have any bearing on the matter. Whatever Persa's cooking up, it's only going to make things worse. I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belda got her involved in.
Belda.
Persa's been spending time in the gullet, in the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more. Sorry, I guess you got a mouthful, huh? I really ought to get back to...
Dobra. Tawerna tam. Chyba jej chodzi o dziką klacz. Gdzie jest gardziel? A tu jest gardziel. A na razie mam zablokowane. Na razie quest jest niedostępny, ale wrócimy do tego. Tu. A ty co chcesz? Przynieś, wynieś, pozamiataj. Dobra, gdzie on był? Na górze. Jeszcze będę musiał wrócić do tamtej. Z tego drugiego klanu.
I am coming. Well, my back. I am coming. Well, my back.
Halo, zaraz. Martina, dobra. Wracam do Martina.
I'm with you.
I am coming. Well, my back.
Tu jeszcze ten został. O, sejwik. Żeby się nie ruszył.
If you want to get a lock to open, that went well. I'll hear.
Dobra, co to jest?
For you. Again.
Dobra, co ja podniosłem teraz? A. Gdzie są te teksty? Raport i tu był jeszcze to. Ostatni dziennik Jonasa był też w jedynce.
For me? Wow, thanks. Can do.
Jest ten Martin. Martino Valera.
Trouble sleeping, Watcher? Me, I sleep like an infant.
Good night, Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rawatai echoing across Queen's Birth. A shame that sailors cannot stop themselves from throwing the first punch. Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles. I'm waiting on word about the next job. Pay a visit in a few days and we will talk more.
Żagle walerów, o. Zaraz, zrobimy jakiegoś questa. Gruba ryba. Gruba ryba. A, to okej. Pomocne dłonie. Na tace. Południowy. Chciałbym wyjść. Tego nie mogę, bo mam zablokowane. Południowy wschód od Neketaki. Wyspie Tikawara. Okej. Zasady handlu. A tu? Okokohare. Tikawary, dobra. Można by ruszyć na Tikawary. Ale tutaj dostałem jeszcze... Lepszy stan żagli. To są zwykłe. Czyli plus szybkość walki, szybkość podróży, dobra. Tak, oni leków w ogóle nie mają. Czyli muszę skoczyć. ktoś był? Ważniejszy.
You gonna make a habit of turning up.
Dobra, jeszcze raz zrobimy szybki przegląd questów i saving.
Adair.
Save. Part 5, znaczy 6. Quest. To jest dla mnie nieosiągalne teraz. To też nie. Zasady handlu. Czyli tikawary muszę popłynąć. W okolicy kanału. Południowy zachód. Gdzieś w dół. To jest nieosiągalne. Czyli tikawara. Zmywamy się stąd.
I get the feeling you don't like me much.
O, zaraz.
Was it so
Island folk tend to prefer lighter clothes. Take your time. I'll give you space.
Siła mroku. Ktoś musi mieć te... A ty sprzedajesz ryby.
Plenty of fish in this. You'll find no fresher.
Konik z jedzeniem, ach, mają.
No, it's not, you're not doing anything.
I've got everything that, of course.
Really? I mean, you tell me if you had a problem, right? If I'd bothered you this whole time.
Business comes and goes.
Voyager. Zniżka na przedmioty minus 10. Ale. Smoczy język. O, woda. Suchary są słabe. Chlebek tar. Trochę drogi. Dobra, gdzie jest ten chlebek? Ja to kupiłem. Okej. leczenia.
It's nothing personal. I just don't think we need to be talking is all.
Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up.
It is not as easy as it seems to turn a profit in Neketaka, but there is opportunity.
We must do what we can do. Care told me that.
Na statek, drogą morską.
When I was a little boy, so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away and go. That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would all grow moldy. Way haul away, we'll haul away and go. Tommy, way haul away, the good ship now is rolling. Way haul away, we'll haul away and go.
PS to nie pułapka. Aha. Pika, gdzie to jest? To jest tu? Tu spędzimy trochę czasu na tej wyspie. Okej.
A ship! I am saved!
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless... Perfetto. You come not a moment too soon.
Aha.
Ekosi, this tribe rattles my last nerve. Governor Alvari would have told you that we were searching for Luminous Adra in Pococohara. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead. Why would I go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters? Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market.
Chacie na północ. Od targowiska.
I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party. Bargroon. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Ach, did they not explain when they sent you? Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. When we landed on Tikawara, the chieftain gave us a welcome feast for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept. only so we could feast, dance, and drink more. Per complancanet, music and ale are medicine for the soul. Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us. After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. I had to rest and recover, of course. But in the early hours, our lookouts Ruano and Anaharu disappeared together. No one from the village approached us all day. And by the afternoon, only Ruano returned. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no? Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again.
Coś spamują. Spam.
The priestess. She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale.
Browar mi niepotrzebny. Potrzebne mi są lekarstwa. Celności dystansowej. Fajne, ale trochę drogie. Zmienić do celności. A co ma moja postać?
I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Hej, Wiktor, stój. Chciałbym zobaczyć... Nie to. Nie zachowanie, nie... Co to było? Portret. Chcę zobaczyć itemki. Jak się to zmieniało? O, są itemki. I to był kapelusz. Percepcja. Zajew obrażeń. Kapitańskie oko. Minus 5 do odbicia, gdy postać jest sflankowana. On to kupił od niego, gdzie on jest.
Oh, filthy lizard.
No sign of my shipmate. Ekosi, but...
Pokaż. Forne szaty. Nie wiem, co jest badziewie. No kupiłbym... Albo wpierw bym sprzedał coś. Mieczyki, sztylety, pistolety, siekierkę, szabelkę. Dobra. Co to jest najsłabsze? Posortuj. Trój. A to było coś za 9? Dobra, 7, 7, 7, 5. Dobra. czepki. Pelerynka. Sobie zostawię. Co tu jest jeszcze do sprzedania? Piesio zostanie. 180, 170, no nieźle. Zwykłe działa, a jeszcze to zostawimy. Okej. Zostało. To jest garłacze. Garłacze bieda. Zwykłe sztylety, siekierka. I chciałbym tak. To 15 chybień nadraśnięcia. Dobra. Daj ten kapelusz. Okej. Co to dawało? O, kapitańskie oko. Dobra, czy mamy jakieś dziewiątki? Solidny pistolet. No tak. Za dużo mam tego badziewia tutaj. Czy ona też ma wiedzę magiczną? Czy mógłbym jej na przykład dać to? Co tu ma jeszcze ciekawego? Zasięg, promień 2 metry. Mamy i to. O, zaraz, ona chyba ma to, tak? Tak. Idealnie. To jak to się uczy z tych grimoirów jakoś? Żeberka. Herbata. Morale załogi +5. Ile tego mogę zrobić? Boż. Sieci. A to musi robić... Wiedza tajemna, dobra, a ona? Zwój przeciętnego. Wiedza tajemna 3. Ile ja mam? Alot, ile ty masz wiedzy tajemnej? Wiedza tajemna 7. to powinno da się zrobić. Dać się zrobić. Cudownego leczenia. Dobra, Alo, to gdzie to jest? Pomniejszego, przeciętnego. Dobra, damy. Jeło. Tak. Okej.
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger? A captain! If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it? I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Understand they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Renga. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother. The Renga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money. Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead. Someone must. What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only lago fat. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. Am I a Kuaru? Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000? Go see the sweaty one, the dwarf. He will. At last, a job worthy of Mataru.
Przydałby mi się paladyn.
For what do you linger here? You will never meet a more welcoming tribe. See? The villagers brawl for the...
Co? 800? No widzę, że grubo. Grubo.
I could never eat a dwarf. For what?
Da się to otegować?
We are Raparu, you fools. We would only get the gristle between his toes.
Czyli muszę się udać. Wódz i Nairi. Dobra, a tutaj dobra, czyli szukamy wodza. Jeszcze dziabniemy to.
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely carry your words.
Porzucony kot. Kurde, zauważyło. A więc... Dobra. Gdzie to jest ten domek? To jest jakaś klatka. Chatka wodza i kapliczka. Chodźmy jeszcze tutaj. Nic nie ma do klatki.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you. Full tides. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them. The high tide is stingy with fish. And the low tide even more so. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored. Said maybe we train them.
The swabby on the sorcerer once suggested we dine on fishman meat. Not an ant complained when Romero put him off at the next port.
Dobra.
The village starves, and you hide. Confess, Tamal, or will you let good food rot?
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or I might. You do? I mean, of course you do.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawara in hungry times.
Ale akcja. Na grzybach.
What do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamal confess if I tighten the ropes? Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Koiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
I stole no Koiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamal throws it in our faces.
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamal. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind. We would have eaten the last of the Koiki as a tribe. This way we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life.
Węgorzowi życia.
Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods. This is not done. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Kahopa. Lied and stolen? When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire. Pikeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine. Akira, you would do this? I say, our Ranga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say, and Piheko, he tarries often by the beach.
Dobra, na plaży jest jeden do przesłuchania.
Then you must speak with the Ranga. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the trading post. Nairi also knows much, but she is quiet ever since. Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near the statue of Ngati. Yes, I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell? We have little reason to fight on Tikawara, except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor.
Funny thing I learned about grog back on a sorcerer. It be birthing up quarrels as often as it be burying them.
But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave... But what did I say? Ah, Tikawara does not give an abundance, but there are worse things, Akira.
Dobra.
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish.
Traitor! Gati's jaws will close around you.
Trzeba pogadać.
You need something? Akira. Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Kawiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home. I grabbed Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Kawiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs. Tamao is the thief. Akira, day and night I catch fish for the tribe. It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no Koiki. Kahopa must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes. No! Akira, I provide for the tribe, not like that louse Tamao. Tamao is as innocent as a skulking tide-pool worm. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Kawiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe. No. He wants the Kawiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Akira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
Okej. Czyli idziemy do suszarni, tam do ich tego magazynu.
Yes, hello. Whatever you need, I can help. What say? But who speaks through a false blowhole? Prove it. Show me the real traitor. Do not waste.
Dobra.
Hey there. There's always a way.
I to jest tak, tu jest chatka. No dobra, można tu wejść. Kim ty jesteś?
Hey there. There are many things that move through fire and find themselves the better for it afterward.
Halo.
What say? You are new to Tikawara? Only the Tamau has slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies. Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamau had this coming. For what do you come to me then? Guilty or no? Being tossed to the waves is what Tamau deserves. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him. The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates. You overstep for a stranger, an outsider. I say you should go back.
Dobra.
Quiet as a cat's paw.
Ty się odwróć.
Eagle eyes.
No idź sobie. No, go. Kurde, dobra, spadamy.
I'm quiet as a cat's paw. It's fun. We're all in this together. You need my help?
Gdzie jest ten domek? Chatka wodna.
Joanna was wise to bring us here. A year, and still foreigners never attack.
But our food dwindles. Better to die fighting than starving.
Aye, I'm right primed for another.
I'll see what I can find.
Do chatki. Na tej wyspie mam 2 questy do zrobienia.
I'm with
Przyspieszymy to.
We must do what we can do. Care told me that.
Ah, welcome to Tikawara. Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests.
Well,
I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Pococahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to Pococahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Pococahara in brighter days. If you need aid, Himurihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for Kuiki fruit and the water's too shallow for... At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. I would not expect you to know of these things. Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Pococahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger. Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Pococahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Now that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. What say? The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mataru warriors to fight at your side, then Himuihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post. Our village here is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post. We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Pococahara, they build their harbor here. Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against their enemies.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara. And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship. A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
You sure you want to question that? We never get nice ones like this.
I say that in Tikawara there is always a spot around the fire and a Koiki in every hand. Speak on, friend.
I'm with you, Eagle Eyes.
Nie pyknie tak jak ja bym chciał.
I'm with you. We're all in this together.
Chociaż?
Hey there, Eagle Eyes.
Jeszcze jedną rzecz. Powinno się udać. Widziany klucz. Trzymy. Sejwik.
I'll do what I can. It's fine, we're gods.
Niby już mam ile? Czy 21 000? 11.
Can do.
O kurczę, jest co kupować. Wspólny magazyn, tu jest, dobra. A, to byłem tu.
Real quiet now.
Mieczek. Solidny miecz, pokaż go. Nieważne jaki. Dobra. Zbadaj sytuację, dobra. Owoce niezgody.
There's always a way.
Amir's winds blow bitter today, outsider.
Kurczę, spojrzał.
Hey there.
Trudno.
More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village? For what do you say this? To impress me? You are no different from the last ones who came through. Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same. Akira. That is what the last bunch said. Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse. Those who make for Pokokahara are devoured by Nagati,
Co to jest?
the trickster of the seas.
Forgive me for saying, but I ain't afraid of your goddess. I got a divine purpose, and so blessed protection from my god.
How comforted these outsiders must feel when they lie to themselves as well. Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all. We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island. I am not expecting you to understand how dangerous this is. They will kill us, rob us, enslave us. And we will be too busy building their halls and sweeping their docks to fight.
Not sure if you and me be sharing the same definition of slavery, lass. But I don't think you'd be getting the particulars wrong.
The pirate knows nothing of this, I say. If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
Sometimes the ends justify the means.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Adra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores. If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing. I hope so. And we did not speak of this, Akira. Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves, but he was cast off. We are forbidden to speak of him. When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, we turn to Nagati. Two challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. The loser, living or dead, is forgotten by Nagati and the tribe. My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and slavers, perhaps more, because they grow strong in Neketaka. So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruanu to send them away and move the tribe to another island. Ruanu, he did not listen, and Anaharu was done talking. It means the tribe must forget him. The Ranga divided his possessions among the other Mataru, and now we do not speak of him. Anaharu goes to his next life, but forgotten, he goes to a different tribe. He is our Ranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such. I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies. Akira, I have, and so did Anaharu. I must learn to stop saying his name. We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
You worship Gon same as I do, at least in Neketaka. But I'll admit I've never called Andra Ngati.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
Okej. Leży na wschód od Tikawary.
You can trust me.
Dobra. Na wschód. Tu mamy jakieś przejście na wschód. Może zasejwować. Zrobić odpoczynek do wieczora. Dawaj jeszcze jeden odpoczynek do północy. I teraz chodźmy zobaczyć. On czegoś nie kombinuje. O.
You need my help? I see where you're going with this.
What do you need?
Wracać.
I'm with you. There's always a way. Hey there, can do.
Dobra. Owoce niezgody. Warto go mieć na oku. Okej. Stawimy się tutaj.
There's always a way.
Był po heku? Rondiego, gdzie jest Rondi?
We're all in this together. Eagle eyes.
Zaraz. Co? Rybak pochawia, to za mało i Dobra, pogadać z nim jeszcze raz.
I don't like this, Watcher. Is there nothing we can do to help?
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun? Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the... I need to conserve my strength. If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say I would have tried sooner. Keho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. Keho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this is so. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone. It is said the Roparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say. The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Kowiki thief. I have seen better days than this. I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warriors. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war?
Znaczy, zaktualizował się quest. Rondiego. Gdzie był Rondi? Rondi to jest ten mosiek tu? Chodźcie tu wszyscy.
So you're saying you're literally a pirate of the mind? You sail in and steal people's thoughts?
Behold, lass, I'm the original psychic piratical.
Not hardly. Even I've heard about Malnage. She's a cipher like you, ain't she? Only... older.
Had to dredge up my cruel rival. You should know her arsehole itches when mention being made of her.
What a name.
No to jest tylko to jedno.
Hex, tell me you weren't the one that put it on her. Darn, I hope that doesn't make her itch. Hell, or that. Now I'm just making it worse. I best shut my mouth before I cause more damage.
I like your style, kid.
Ty coś wiesz.
You need my can do.
Whatever you need, you must only ask. A village here is that we make Tikawara. Speak on, friend.
Quiet as a cat's.
Gdzie był ten Romaru? Romaru? Jeszcze tutaj. Ktoś jest do pogadania. Robotnik.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet.
Vector.
No sign of my shipmates on the Ekosi.
Puchary, woda. To by się przydało, to by się przydało, to by się przydało.
Be discreet.
Real quiet now.
Be discreet.
Można z nimi pogadać? Nie.
You need something?
Yes. Hello. Whatever you need, I am a. We have little. But what did I say? Ah, Tikawara does.
Then maybe you ask someone. I need to conserve my.
I'm quiet as a cat can do. You mean like...
Oh.
It's fine. I see where you're going.
To był ten Romaru, Rongi.
I see your feet will not let you stay. I weave bass in the after. Of course. All that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Ikira. We trust in our Ranga to dispense our food, goods, and coin to the tribe. The Mataru get the best of all, and then the Kwaru. The Raparu share what is left among themselves. Mukumu sees to it. The Tamao is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like. I weave baskets and mats, strong and soft, just as my mother's cousin taught me. In the afternoon, I will go to the trading post to sell them. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Ikira, what say?
Gdzie jest Rongi? Zas Rongi, bo... Nie wiem po co. Dobra. Wychodzimy.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right. Which one of us am I thinking of now?
You be thinking of the watch.
Udaje się na plażę. Okej, dobra. No to poczekajmy.
That's 10 in a row. That's some talent you got.
Aye, the talent of noticing who you be glancing at before you ask me who you be thinking of.
Już mamy noc. Teraz może trzeba iść na plażę teraz. tutaj nic nie ma znowu.
Keep it down.
I'm with you. We can do. You can trust me.
No sign of my ship.
Żadnej nowej kwestii.
For what do you linger here?
Hey there, Eagle Eyes. Can do. I'll do what I can.
O, dziadostwo.
I'll handle it for you. There's always a way.
Dobra, quest. Na plaży nikt nie wie po co, ale to kurczę. Rongi. To powinno coś się dziać. Pogadajmy jeszcze raz z tym mośkiem.
You need something? The high tide is stingy with fish. Himwehi and said maybe we train.
Trafił na jakiegoś buga.
One of my eyes be it.
Do poranku. O, kim ty jesteś?
Yes, hello.
To jest pytanie, czy quest się zbugował, czy co?
I see your feet will not let you stay, and I weave bask in the after. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. Ikira, the Matar Mukumu sees to it. I weave in the of course.
Dobra. F5.
You mean like this?
Dziennik Rondiego. Nie pokazać.
Eagle eyes. I see where you're going. Eagle eyes. Quiet as a cat's. We must do.
No jak spróbuję mu to zabrać. I co się stało? No dajmy F8.
I'll do what I can.
Szczerze, czepię się z nim wchodzą. Jeśli to zadziała, być może nawet mi wybaczy. Ale sprawdzać mogę tylko nocą. Pewnie się dowie, co robię, ale do czegoś nikt nie może się zorientować. Okej, ziomek.
I see your feet will not let you.
Coś kombinuje.
Hey there, we're all in this together.
Coś kombinuje na plaży nocą. Nie ma żadnego nowego questa.
You need something?
Eagle eyes.
Kurde, bo już nie wiem. Poczekać do wieczora. Do północy. O, jest. Wreszcie quest zaskoczył.
For what do you follow me? Can a weaver not soak his feet in the cool sand? Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back. I stole the Koiki, not Tamao.
Jest.
Ruanu would have us waste our last Koiki on a ceremony to the gods. I say the seeds must be harvested and planted. So I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait. Ikira, do you cultivate? Koiki is tough, stubborn. It does not surrender without a fight. I let Amira's hot breath warm the heart of the seeds and tell them to grow. Rowanu would not understand. A Kuwaru like me is no farmer. It is not my place to decide what is harvested. But if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, then we have a chance to feed the tribe on a new crop. At least, what tribe still lives by the time the fruit grows? What say? He has stolen, insulted us, even hurled insults at the gods. He is no innocent, I say. If birthing a new crop of Koiki means his sacrifice, even Ngati would forgive this. Ikira, but say nothing. If Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will grow nothing else in time to sustain the tribe.
Kurczę. No dobra, zaraz podejmiemy decyzję, co z tym zrobić, a tymczasem zaraz wracam. Dobra. Powrót. Ha.
I beg of you, for the good of the tribe, let Tumau meet the gods that the rest of us might eat again.
Ziomek, spadaj stąd.
Hey there.
Idź sobie.
Can do. You need my can do.
Mogę mu to zabrać?
You mean like this?
Co to jest? Suszony owoc.
You need my... I see.
O, dobra, rozwiążemy to pokojowo.
Yes, hello. Whatever, hidden from all the sand crabs and liars, I say.
Ikira, that is no work of mine. Though I want to see you lose a finger to the crabs, digging up the rest.
I say I'm beyond finished. For this I'll feed you to Ngati myself. With respect, it is not for you to question how I protect the tribe and appease the gods. Unless you think someone else is to blame.
Huh.
It is not worth dirtying my blade. Try not, coward.
Co się stało? Utegowali go? Owoce niezgody. Zrobiłam to mało. O nie! F8.
For what do you follow me? Can a weaver not? Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back. I stole the Ruanu would have it, so I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait. Akira, Koiki is tough, stubborn. It does not surrender. Ruanu would not understand. But if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, at least... What say? He is no innocent. Akira, if Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will... I beg of you, for the good of the...
Dobra. A spróbujemy pogadać z wodzem. I dopiero wrócimy. Ojej.
Whatever you need, you must only ask.
Kurde, nie ma.
Yes, hello. Hidden from all the sand.
Akira, that is no work of mine.
I say I'm beyond finished. For this I'll feed you to Ngati myself. Akira, this is true? Why would Rangi do this? What say? He thinks a weaver knows better than the Ranga what to do with our fruit? Two traitors. But only one deserves death this day.
No dobra, quest zrobiony. Jak on się zakończył? Owoce niezgody. No dobra.
You need my help?
Tym sposobem wracamy do chatki.
You can trust me.
Zobaczymy, czy gość jeszcze jest. O, nie ma go.
Hey there, Eagle Eyes.
Sztylet taki sobie.
We must do what we can. You need my help?
Dobra, wszystko skradzione. Spadamy. Ale. Teraz trzeba opuścić to. Da się tu jakoś? Tak. Podróżniku. Pieszo. A, jeszcze sprawdzimy stan załogi. Czy już wydobrzeli. I przypiszemy ich do odpowiednich ról. Więc... Ile? 2 dni. Jezus Maria. Ale nie mam tych. Suchary mógłbym dać, ale morale mi spadnie. Tego nie chcę. Woda. Miejsce pochówku. Dobra, idziemy tu, na ten szlak. Podczas podróży zaczyna się miejsce zapach temrat, kuchnika, no, miodu, cynamonu, świeżego chleba, posiłków dzielonych tymi, z których już nie ma. Kładź ciężko, coś dużego i pomóż mi drzewami. Kradnij się bliżej. Wow! Delegmanom innych roślin tropikalnych, kształtem częste uszy. Shift. Ok. Obejrzyj. Tylko co teraz? Skradanie się. Skradanie się 1, 3, 1. Przekradnąć się. Powalczymy. Sejwik. Part 6. C.
Can do. I see a soul in the darkness. One ready for reaping.
O kurczaki. Obrona 50. No zobaczmy co to Oho. Wyczuwam GG. A, tego już nie mogę zużyć. Wyczuwam takie srogie GG. Naprawdę srogie. Ej, może się uda. A tak. Udało się, kurczaki. Zrobimy tak. Tu. Ty, alocie. Zaraz, on tutaj miał coś takiego jak bomba ogłuszająca.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged. Hey.
Dobra.
That wasn't half bad.
Something to put a little pep in my step.
Bardzo ciężko. Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj. Dasz radę. Dasz radę.
Any antidotes handy? I'd be much obliged. Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison. I'm on it.
Teraz tego. Dawaj.
Stay behind me.
Teraz tego. Dasz radę, ziomek.
Need something strong.
O kurde.
Can't make a dent.
Dawaj. Dobrze. No. No dawaj, dawaj. A tak. To będzie długo.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Not bad.
Can't make a dent. Can't make a dent. Can't make a dent.
Rozumiesz? No dawaj, dawaj, dawaj.
Here we go. This thing isn't doing the job.
Jednym atakuje?
Need something stronger.
lepiej.
This thing isn't doing the job. Stay behind me. This thing isn't doing the job.
Rzućmy to.
Here we go.
Dawaj, dawaj.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Nie mam przywrotu, czego trzeba.
This thing isn't doing the job. Take that.
O, ładnie weszło. Kończ go.
Can't make a dent. Leave it to me. Need something stronger. Can't make a dent. That's right. Need something stronger.
No. Eder dostanie to, reszta tu.
Good thinking.
Dobra, jedziemy dalej. Ledwo, bo ledwo się udało. Niepotrzebnie tak blisko podchodziłem, trzeba było na odległość zaatakować i byłoby dobrze. Dobra, przeszukaj. Przeszukaj. O Jezus Maria. Jest mi tak. O Boże, wszystko. Ojej. Okej, ty, robaczku. Masz bomby żarowe. Rzucam. Lepnij tego. Kto ma mało życia? Uleczenie i wycofać się. Miksturę. Dawaj skok. Powolenie. Okej, udało się. tak. Broń, strzel. Udało się. 10 do obszaru działania, to by się przydało jemu. Solidny młot. To damy jemu. Reszta tu.
A lord's foot and an heavy one. What for, Cap? Done and done.
Nic nie ma. I go dalej. Świeże owoce. Piszemy. Jakiś tutaj. I co muszę mieć? Przetrwanie i percepcję. Percepcja i przetrwanie. Percepcja 11, 12. A, to mam wszystko. Ogromnego. Skradanie się. Szok. Zdolność. Nie przetłumaczę. Który ma tutaj? Jest metafizyka chyba. Tak mi się wydaje. Wiedza tajemna. A, bo można... 42-43. O! Jakaś solidna maczuga. Bomba ogłuszająca. Miecz. Solidna siekiera. Sprawdzamy, co tu jest. Solidna maczuga. Maczugą nie gram. Solidna siekiera. Już do wyrzucenia idzie. Solidny miecz. To samo. A zagramy tym. Jeszcze to można za. Tyle opcji. Jezu, co tak przycięło? Powolniej. Zrobić save. Part 6D. Łapka przed nami.
Do you see that? You need my help? You mean like this?
Wait, look there.
I'm with you. We're all in this together.
Wow. Chyba w niego. Ty zrobisz... A jest, do skoku nie można.
Hey there. I'm cutting you down.
Tutaj te pociski.
Another winner's on the vine.
A moja postać już leży, dobra. Tak nie działa.
These uns are in for a one. There's a one.
Śmieci.
Dim in the lantern.
Of course.
Dobra, to jest kolejna pułapka.
Trouble up ahead.
Ty w nich.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one. I guess this is it.
Skarabeusz. Plus. Muszę zmienić jeszcze im SI. Dajmy ostrożność. Ostrożność, ostrożność. Wojownik, agresja i tu też agresja.
Hey there. Nice eagle eyes.
Nie mów, że tego nie widzisz.
There's always a way.
Ale świnka przejdzie.
Take a gander over there.
I'm with you. I'll handle it for you.
Dobra.
Hey there. Can do.
Muszę uważać na moją główną postać teraz. Trochę słabo o niej.
Keep your weather eye open.
I'll do what I can.
Coś jest? A, to jeszcze sprawdzimy. Chyba sobie nie trzeba będzie to sprawdzić. O, siema.
An invitation or a trap?
Okej. Chodź do tego głazu. Ekipa koło moja. Dobra.
She's got a certain scaly charm, don't she? Still wouldn't advise bedding her cap, but you do you.
Oh, Anna. Oh, Anna. Oh, Anna.
I recall when you picked up ancient Inquisition, but this?
Hatchlings.
Młode z wioski.
A mum separated from her pups by force. Few things worse, Cap, believe you me.
Oh, Anna. Please, hatchlings.
Ale po drodze rozwaliłem paru tych mośków jej rasy i bez problemu. Ale młode ważniejsze.
Oh, we gotta do it.
Skrzynia, skrzynia. Dobra. Idziemy jeszcze w dół.
Ready to brawl?
O Jezu.
Cannot whack him any harder. I'll not get us both.
I won't let you down.
Weź się ulecz. Skoku już nie zrobisz.
I guess this is it.
Like a frog in a figurehead.
On tutaj miał co? Chyba żarowny rzuć.
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped. I guess this is it. I'm sorry, but you have to... Oh, seriously?
No tak. Ty rzucisz jeszcze tutaj bombkę. A ty spróbujesz... Walcie.
Me and you are about to mix.
I won't let you down.
Hey, watch it with that.
I'm sorry.
Tak.
So help me.
I won't let you down.
Hit me again.
It's up to the rest of us to finish this.
Yeah?
I guess this is it.
A, to jeszcze zguba ziemi. Dobrze, dobrze, dobrze.
Sorry, but you
Leave
have
it
to
to
be
me.
stopped.
Dawaj, dawaj.
Won't let you
I'm
down.
on it.
Called that up, didn't
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped.
Ty się ulecz. Ty się ulecz.
Can't make a dent.
Keeping
keeping an eye out. I trust you.
Znajdujesz stary kamienny kufer, poobijany i zniszczony przez długie działanie żmów. W wieku jest pęknięty, ale prawie zdrętwiałe liany trzymają w miejscu niczym palce olbrzymie. Wyznacz kogoś, by odciął lianę od kufra. Starą siekierę ze zbliżonym naciąga się. Znakomite celności penetracji. Okej. Pokaż tę siekierkę. Ziomek. On miał ustawione siekierki. Ile? 15 000. Gdybym grał na 2 siekierki, zostawił tak. Powinno być lepiej. Ja zostawimy jeszcze to. Każdy sejwik. Ale zaraz. Oni tutaj mówili... Kim ty jesteś?
Justice is most terrible when its blade falls on a friend, I say. Wrongi.
You need something? Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me. You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one? She will have my corpse for bait if you do this. She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault? Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
Ty tutaj chyba.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet. But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing? They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village. If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Well, I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Then raise your hand to the little ones and see how they fight back. When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared. But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench. Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Dobra.
You need something?
Awans.
Look out! They escape!
I hope...
This Kurde, naszyjnik. Stój.
You need my help? Uh-huh.
Kurczaki, podnieś to. Morskie błyskotki. Morskie błyskotki. Jeden do kondycji. Jeden do intelektu. Jeden do wnikliwości. Kondycji. No tak średnio. 15 do maksu zdrowia. Zagramy tak. Dodamy tu. Ale wpadł level. Więc saving. Kurczę, znowu uderzyłem. Mechanika. Wnikliwość. Dwie zdolności, super. Plus 10 do skupienia. To jest spoko. Mentalna lanca. Aha, na linii to jest spoko. Ogłuszenie przez 6 sekund. A to jest zasięg 5 metrów plus 2,5. Wiedzę tajemną i historię. Iść w religię. Kontynuacja. Blef. Pójdę znowu w historię. No dobra. Daje dostęp do jednego darmowego czaru poziomu 3 lub niższego spośród czarów celu. 3 poskręcone, czas trwania 5. Mur to już brzmi lepiej. Odbicie magii, przemieszczenie. To cały czas większość wrażenia od ognia u napastników. Dobra. Wiedza tajemna. Relikia. O! Znaście obrażeń. 2,5 metra. To jest małe. To jest dobre. Przeciąg 6 działania. 4 do mocy, 20 do cenności. Ciekawe. 100. No i to było. Atletyka. Obrotność tam. Wszystkie nadchodzące ciosy chwilę. Przełomienie, ogłuszenie. To z 10 obrażeń, ciekawe. Część trafienia krytyczne. Damy w zastraszanie. A gdzie było materiał wybuchowy? Kto ma? Postać wydaje prezenty przypominające roztrzęsienie przez działanie. Roztrzęsienie. A, to jest tylko tu. Wpływa na przeciwników w linii. A jego siła może ich obalać. Wpływa teraz na wszystkich wrogów wokół. Później postać otrzymuje dodatkowe nawiązanie do... Okej. Szał krwi, to brzmi ciekawie. A, czyli tylko jedną można wybrać. Dobra. Kości. Byłem ranny lub zdrowszy, otrzymuje odporność na przypadłości związane z ciałem. Zamiana 20% trafień. Krwawa rzeź. Dobra. Okej. Jakie mamy questy teraz? Żary Eorynie. Towary i usługi. Martwe światło. Zasady handlu. Ale tak szczerze... To cała ekipa musi iść. I będę...
It seems the Lagofath no longer...
A właśnie.
For what do you linger here?
6 już. Chodźmy do wodza.
Whatever you need, you must only ask. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins. Speak on, friend. What say? Wind and sorrow are all that emerge in our old village. So I bought them. At least we are in Ikira. But the Valians. Speak on, friend. What say? A village here is. That is. We make Tikawara pleasing. Speak on.
What for, Cap? A light's foot and an heavy book.
Part 6. Pieszo. Czekaj. Hasanago, co to jest? Nie. Ruiny pokocholi. A, to jest tutaj. Ej, gdzie to jest? Halo? Ja myślałem, że to na tej wyspie będzie. Dobra, ogarniemy to. Przygotujemy się, albo przejrzymy questy. O. Tu. Go. Go ekipa.
Making new friends, are we? No, I'll just watch from here.
You need my help? Quiet as a cat's... Anyone else see that? We must do what we can do.
Co tu jest? No nie pykło. Dlatego dobra, zrobimy F8. Nadpiszemy saveik. Tak, wejdziemy sobie na sam początek. Albo cofniemy się. O. Do miasta. Bo tu już całość jest ogarnięta. Do miasta. Statku. Save. Jeszcze jeden. Gdzie to jest E? Zobaczmy, jak jest na statku. Czy oni już wyzdrowieli? Nie. Jeden dzień. Dobra, tu jest ogarnięte. Tu do leczenia. Micha pełna. Morale jest. Dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Pewnie wrócę za jakieś pół godziny i będziemy kontynuować rozgrywkę. A jak nie, to wieczorkiem pewnie w Destiny. Pa, pa.